Hello. Hello, this is a new video on intelligence and other mental capacities or mental skills. When mentioning intelligence, most of us come with the idea of IQ, which is a measurement or the test measuring the intelligence, and the idea of the intelligence quotient is that people or the population is split on above average and below average groups, and the average is called it's set artificially to 100 points, whatever should it mean, and in this direction are those people who are more intelligent, and in this direction are those who are less intelligent, and this curve is a special curve found in statistics describing a population from different point of views, from different skills of point of views. But for most of us, it might be a little bit difficult to understand what this curve exactly means, and that's why I would like to show it in a different visualization. And this is only one the dimension where I'm focusing more on above average people. I mean in intelligence or in different skills. Most probably those who are watching this video are in this group, because you need some skills to understand psychology or theoretic issues. And how IQ, like intelligence quotient, looks like in one dimension is that here you can find many people, and as you go in the right hand side you find less and less. Here only one, here one, here some more, but the majority is here. Okay, you can say that this is the same curve that you see here. It's easier to understand that if you are here, then you are those who are more intelligent than you are very few. Who are less intelligent than you there is a bigger group. So if you say that your intelligence quotient is sorry for this, but it will keep on going, then you see that you are in a crowd. There are many less skilled than you, and there are a few that are some more intelligent. This one is what we call in the everyday life genius, and my question is that how can we understand, how can we use this parameter or this dimension in our everyday life? And my statement is that this whole dimension is only one. IQ was very well marketed in the 80s and the 90s, in the previous century. But today we look at more democratic on skills, and I'm proposing a very democratic approach on skills, saying that if here we are, then IQ is only one dimension, and there are other dimensions like different skills in arts, in literature, in sports, in interpersonal skills, and on these dimensions we can, if there would be, and I'm really questioning this, that they are good measurement systems or good tests to measure these particular skills. But if there would be, and we could say that yes, in sports I'm on the 120, on IQ I'm on the 110, in literature I'm on 150. So in that case everybody could have a profile, something like that. And this profile, if we visualize in it a different way, then it looks like this. This is 450 as mentioned earlier, this is 110, this is 120, and so on. And this I can say that this is me. Another person has a on the same dimensions, I mean IQ or sports, IQ, literature, and so on, has a different kind of star, a different shape of star. And now comes the trick. When we are arguing or competing with each other, then these small little stars that we are rotating and trying to hit each other with the longest arms that we have. So if this guy is very good in sports and this one is very good in intellectual skills, then this one we try to hurt. This should be B, this should be A. B, we try to physically attack A, while A will try to intellectually defend himself, and vice versa. This is the case when well-educated person meets a bodyguard at in a discotheque, or you might or a soldier, or yeah. And but the same situation with different type of skills or different lengths of arms we can see in case of couples, where if they are arguing, then they are defending themselves with the longest arms, and they are attacking also with the longest arms, and they are trying to rotate to each other in order to be advantageous for them. Rotating is the symbol of managing the situation to be according to your preference. So when two cowboys are in a bar and they start to argue, in that case their stars are the intelligence. They are trying to fight with their intelligence. But when one is saying, okay, let's go out and let's fight, then they are rotating their stars to compare which one has longer arm in the case of intelligence. So the fighting is the same procedure of comparing the lengths of arms that was the arguing what was a similar situation, an intellectual fight between the two persons. And now you might have the feeling that I'm continuously talking about fight and aggressivity, but these stars can also stick to each other and form a new star, something like this, and they start to fight against lonely stars and other bigger stars. And if this has one beak here, one is here, then they can protect themselves much better, because these stars can not only rotate, but they can also move in space. So we have a couple of A plus B, and this person C can try to attack them from behind using a skill that they don't have. For example, you have a bad neighbor who tries to attack you using lawyers, and this is and you are not very skilled in law. So if you are receiving a letter from a lawyer that a conflict should be resolved in to be good for your neighbor, is the situation when the C neighbor is attacking you from a an angle where your arm is rather low, or you don't have anything. And we can continue this kind of to these arms, like money, different knowledge, after the previously mentioned physical skills, beauty, energy. So when I mentioned that one person has different arms, I mentioned many, not only a few, 5, 10, like personality psychology tries to describe one person in 2, 3 dimensions. I think that's impossible to get a complete picture about a person, because the same setup of different personality traits can work very different if the two persons have different wealth, or they look different. I mean, one is looks more attractive and the other less. So the whole concept I'm trying to visualize here is connected to or resembling to the how physics describes gases. Gases are molecules that are freely moving in space, and sometimes they are hitting each other, sometimes they are getting a reaction, and they are forming a couple or a bigger molecule. And this random movement of molecules is resembling to how we unique persons are moving in our society. Sometimes we are forming a couple, sometimes we are and we are protecting each other, sometimes we are fighting with others, and sometimes we are just flying alone. I hope that this model or this visualization of different skills could give you a new way of looking at yourself, and also to understand that in a next situation where you might face a conflict, you have to either to move like a boxer moves in a ring, to show your arms that are longer, and to protect those parts of yourself that are more attackable. So here, if there is nothing, you can be attacked easier. Hopefully it's not illegal to show you what I found on Google, an animal that is very similar to what how I imagine people where the arms are these little pins that are protecting the animal. Thank you for your attention.